Nintendo has shared an hour-long look at the highly anticipated Switch 2, and they brought a big reveal for one mysterious feature. Now that we know what it is, of course the internet has thoughts. In the lead-up to the April 2nd Nintendo Direct, gamers have been speculating about the Switch 2's enigmatic C button, while the rest of the handheld system looked pretty much how you'd expect for a Switch follow-up. With additional bells and whistles like mouse control, one small corner of the console captured everyone's attention. It wasn't even labeled in the original trailer for the console, but the C was eventually revealed. What could C stand for? Capture? Well, they already had a button for that. Connect? Getting warmer. Instead, that C seems to stand for chat, as in game chat, a new social feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
That was me.
That was you? So quick.
That's right, Nintendo has finally caught up with the year 2002 in 2025, adding voice and video chat as a console-native feature. This is a massive 180 from the approach of the original Switch console, which required a setup so cumbersome that we don't know anyone who really used it, much less enjoyed it. Instead, most people resorted to third-party apps like group phone calls, Zoom, or most popularly, Discord. So the Switch 2 reveal chat had everyone making the same observation. They added Discord to Switch. The game chat feature seems to share some DNA with the PlayStation 5's own share feature, which allows players to instantly start broadcasting gameplay to an audience right from their console, no capture card or PC setup required. The Switch 2 reveal showed a number of different ways to set the feature up, from simple voice chat using a built-in microphone on the console, to traditional streamer facecam, to a full video feed of the room you're sitting in. Despite the long-awaited feature finally being integrated, not everyone was particularly excited about it. As one poster on X succinctly put it, Nintendo has invented bad Discord. Another user on Blue Sky goofed on the feature being a top-line, heavily teased feature for the new console, saying, "Nintendo announcing game chat as a huge feature is the most Nintendo thing ever." Some had issues with the UI and performance, seeing a little clunkiness and expecting more in the final product. One poster on X lamented, "Oh man, the FPS on the Nintendo Switch 2 game chat, why did they show that?" And then others pointed out the big elephant in the room, like one user on X who said what we're all thinking, "You need Nintendo Switch Online to use game chat?" But why? For one thing, Discord is free, and to use the game chat feature, you need to be a paying member of Nintendo Switch Online. If you want to appear on screen, you also need to use what appears to be a proprietary camera, and we're sure that thing will have a robust suite of uses. It's certainly not destined for the boneyard of every other console-centric webcam like the Sony iToy and the Microsoft Kinect. Some might point out that you need to have a subscription to Nintendo Switch Online to play games online at all, so it's not exactly a big ask to gate game chat behind that paywall too, but some gamers are old enough to remember when you could just play online for free.
At launch, we want to offer a play-for-free model so all of our consumers can enjoy content for free.
That ship sailed long ago, but still, when you pair it with tiered subscription plans like Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, which you need to access the exciting newly revealed Nintendo GameCube library on Switch 2, it can feel a little disheartening. It's death by 1,000 credit card fees. That's not even mentioning the other kind of ridiculous things Nintendo expects you to pay for with Switch 2, like new micro SD express cards for additional storage, or, most outrageously, the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour app. This might be the first instance ever of an instruction manual being paid DLC, and we are not feeling it. With all of these little add-on costs, we imagine plenty of gamers who get their hands on a Switch 2 will still stick to free-to-play games like Fortnite and pair it with Discord instead of ponying up for the online service to access game chat. Less because they want to, but more because they have to. At the same time, Nintendo did seem to hit the target with the Switch 2's price, announcing a launch price of $449 USD and a Mario Kart World Bundle for $499. Of course, once you add in the price of a controller, a camera, an online subscription, and any other games or accessories you might want, that launch day hit to the wallet is still going to hurt. But we're still optimistic. This is Nintendo. It'll be worth it. That's just our opinion. But what do you think? Will you be gearing up for a round of Mario Kart World with your friends on Switch 2? If so, we'll see you there when the Switch 2 launches worldwide on June 5th, 2025.